Hey everybody, welcome back to Trinity Dairy. Don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out our merch store. We'll have a link down below in the description. It's July, what did you say, 11th today? 2022. I want to apologize, we haven't had a video out for a while. We've been just making hay like crazy. We've been getting a lot of rain, just really spaced out nice, but it's made making hay a little bit tricky, so we've been kind of rushing to get that done between rains, so haven't really had time to video, but hopefully we'll get a little more regular on that again. So we'll have some video. Took a few clips of wrapping some hay and a little bit of raking and baling on my grandpa's hay, so I think Jen was going to throw that in this video. But what we're going to do now, we're just going to kind of do a crop check and show you how things are growing. We're going to do this field of corn here. This is the first field that I planted. This is the one that got the liquid manure. This corn that's here, I mean, it's looking really nice for as late as it was planted. This just got a little bit of lime to start with. No starter fertilizer other than the liquid manure. And then I top dressed it with some urea and AMS a little bit later. Yeah, it's over knee high. Of course, after the 4th now, but it was pretty close to knee high on the 4th, I think, which is good for as late as it was planted. The only issue I have in this field, and I don't know, I think it might have been crows or sandhill cranes or something. I got a lot of spots out here that it's kind of patchy. It's not a real even stand. At first I thought it was the planter, but I've got some fields that it's almost a perfect stand. So, but I know there's a lot of patches. It's not just the rock, because some of it is sandy areas, but I don't know, it's just kind of weird this year. But like I said, what's here looks some really beautiful looking corn, so I'm very happy with that. We'll go check on the back corn fields that were planted next, and then we'll move on to the sorghum and some of the second crop. We'll just stop down here quick. This is the same field. I'm just going to kind of show one of these spots here where a lot of patches like this out here where I don't really know what happened. I mean, you got beautiful corn, nothing. Some of it is real short between. This is a piece of steel off of something. Treasure hunting. But yeah, it's just like I said, this patch here isn't really very rocky at all. Some of it is in rocky patches, but this is kind of spread out through this whole field. So I don't know, I guess it's all kind of a guess, but like I said, I'm thinking it's crows or cranes or turkeys or something. All right, here's the next piece here. This piece is about 3 acres. I think this was planted next after the other one, so it's just like a day or two later. Kind of a patchy spot along the trees here again, but out in the middle it looks nice and thick. Yeah, this is the 3rd field in the back here. This is about 7 acres, I think. This corn, this is looking really nice here.
None of the spotting issues.
Not really. The top half up there is kind of a separate section. That one had some spottier places in there, but this bottom half looks really good. It's amazing. I think that corn that got the manure actually has a little better color to it than this got starter fertilizer but no manure. It must have got some pretty good wind up here though, because look at how that corn's got a lean to it. Here's some of our second crop alfalfa orchard grass coming up. That's looking really nice. This corner is a little bit higher than out in the open more because it's shaded here, but I'd say another couple weeks and this will be ready for cutting here. This is Sorghum-Sudan grass, and then there's also some I think it was Japanese millet, some seed that I had left over I mixed in with it. So it's kind of a mix going on here, but it's really jumped the last couple shots of rain we've had. Now we're going to get some heat the way it sounds, so this will really be growing good now, I think. All right, here's that new seeding alfalfa orchard grass. I still got some of them, little bit of them white weeds in there. I don't remember what they're called, but they're not too big of a problem. They're pretty common in this field when it's new seeding. But I mean, this stuff is some clover in here too. This is really looking nice. This end down here does a little better. I was up on them hills the other day and it's looking pretty good there too. Right after I cut this, we had kind of a dry spell, so that got stunted up there on them hills a little, but now with the rain we've got, it's coming along good. Now this is the last field of corn we planted. This is that old pasture. Some of you were asking when I plowed this, I said it had been a long time since it had been plowed. When was the last time it was plowed? So I asked my grandpa, and he said when they moved here in 1951, this field was in oats, and that's the last time it's been plowed, according to him. So since 51, so that's quite a few years since this ground's been turned. But this is probably my nicest stand of corn. You said what? It's been a month exactly today since we planted this. This area here is really good. This used to be kind of a cow lot here. They had a corral here for catching cattle, but even over the hill, it's still got good color. It's not quite as tall. Some of that corn, there's actually a sandy ridge. Some of that actually came up quite a bit later than this, just because I think it was too dry there. But no, this is really nice, really good color to it, so I'm happy with it. We'll go now we'll go check out, I got that Sorghum-Sudan and that new seeding that we planted down on the where we had the winter rye. And then I know some of you asked, I had that other field of winter rye that got flooded out, kind of what that did. So we'll go down and show you that too. And then Jen will probably want to show off her potatoes. All right, we're down here in that second rye field. This is going to be obviously way behind the other one just because it was planted quite a bit later. But it's coming along, and this has a new seeding in it. And I don't know, a lot of these are the alfalfa and trefoil I planted. They're looking good. I planted orchard grass too, but I don't know. I think a lot of the grass that's coming in is probably crabgrass, but like I said, we'll see. That'll make hay too. I guess I'm not too concerned about it down here, but yeah, this, like I said, this sorghum's not even close to the height wise of the other stuff, but I think when they get some heat, it'll catch up pretty good. It was, I don't even remember, was it a week or better than a week later we planted? It was, that other stuff was up already before this got planted. So now we'll check out the potatoes. Here's the potato patch. You got, what, you said 4 different varieties, but you kind of got them mixed. You don't have them split up in rows, do you?
I don't know where this came from. It's a golf ball.
I have no idea how a golf ball got down here. Somebody must have been playing golf down here. Starting to flower though, some of them. As you got, what, you got 2 different kinds of reds?
2 different kinds of reds, a Yukon gold, and then like a blue one.
Yeah, that was like a purple.
Yeah. I think that's the one. I think these are the purple ones because the stalks are like purple.
And the one, I don't remember what the one red that I picked up was the Pontiac, I think.
Yeah, and I think there was a Cannabec. I should have probably wrote it down.
But yeah, I think they're looking pretty good. Probably get them hilled up a little bit more again, but some of them too came up, like that one there. That one come up a lot later than the rest. So, all right, we're down here at this second rye field. This is the one. This was all underwater. I took video from the other end when it was flooded. Most of that over there drowned out. This stuff's pretty short, mostly weeds. I drove through here with the 4-wheeler yesterday up on the other end. There's kind of one patch there where there was some clover, but I think what I'm going to do here, I'll let this rye just go ahead and get ripe, and I'll probably take the disc through here and just disc it back down. They'll probably kind of reseed itself, and we'll go from there, see what it does next year. But yeah, that's kind of what it turned out. So all this down in here drowned out, but this whole bottom area, other than I think this little knob over here, was underwater when it flooded. So, but that's the last of our fields. I want to thank you for watching the video and watching, supporting the channel. I would like to offer up, we're going to be offering up prayers, and like to ask you as well for all these farmers over in the Netherlands and a lot of these other countries overseas that are basically fighting for their farm, fighting for their livelihood. I know they could really use all the support they can get. Farming, no matter where you are in the world, if it's the United States or any other country, is hard enough without a lot of regulations and different stuff pushing you out of business. So, excuse me. Again, our prayers are going to be with them. And again, thank you all for watching, and God bless, and have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.